In this video, we'll talk about the top 5 Pokemon YouTubers that will help you decide whether you're a Pokemon investor or a collector. Before we get into the video, smash that like button, guys, destroy it. It helps the video get pushed out to other users into the algorithm, and also sub. A, it's free, B, why not? And C, it motivates me to keep posting because I have big goals for the channel and it shows me you guys love my content. Now moving on to the top 5. This will be subjectively based on different things. A lot of people can agree and disagree with the list. These top 5 are based on the amount of giveaways they do, how consistently they post, how much they involve the community, which is the most important thing. The last thing you want is just keep watching the videos and not feel like you're part of the journey with a YouTuber. And last but not least, how authentic they are on camera. Turning a camera on is like your life is out in public, so it's nerve-wracking for a lot of people. So these factors are to be kept in mind when going through the top 5. And without ado, let's get it started. Alright, 5th on the list is Danny Phantom. Now this guy is under 50,000 subs at the moment, but I think if the word genuine is an understatement, this guy steals the word. I've not seen a genuine person who can communicate his personality on camera more than this guy. He's genuine, he's trustworthy. I've watched a lot of his videos, I still follow him, I'm subbed to him. The way he communicates is so direct and transparent. Even as a seller, he has got his own eBay store. I would put him up higher there. He's got his investment advice as well, but he's backs it up with data and figures, which is why he's a very believable person. And what other suppliers are afraid to do, this guy would tell you beforehand about allocations, any pre-orders. That's what I love about him. He's got a full-time job going at the moment, so his consistency wouldn't be as good as he would have liked. He always helps out the community, does giveaways, even vintage giveaways, vintage pack, box breaks, stuff like that. He is involved in the community, which is the reason why he makes it on our top 5 on the 5th spot. The only thing I could probably say is if he could improve on his editing, but since he has a full-time job, it's understandable. And who am I to judge him? I mean, my editing is pretty basic as well. I love talking on camera, so I'm pretty much doing the same thing. And maybe I could say a bit of creativity he could add to his videos, because his videos are informative, a lot of data-driven videos and facts, backed up with data. So whether you're an investor or a collector, Danny Phantom is a great guy to follow. Alright, the next on the list, the 4th person is Leonhardt. Who doesn't know this guy? He's everywhere. He's like an OG of Pokemon. I mean, the guy quit his full-time job to start Pokemon. If an Asian parent heard that, they would go ape nuts. And if I have Asian following here, you would know what I mean. I mean, the guy is funny. His videos are really funny. Correct me if I'm wrong, Leonhardt, but he's a voice actor, I've heard. He's charismatic at certain times in his part of his videos. He's got a style of doing videos which a lot of people enjoy. He's consistently posting. It's been over a year. Like, Leonhardt is in the game for long, guys. And if you are a collector or even an investor and you want to see early pack openings, Leonhardt is the guy for you. Recently, he did Shining Fates. I think he was in the few ones to actually see the card get released officially by Pokemon. So he was given that privilege. He's doing, I guess, releases, or he has connections into the Pokemon community, so he gets them early. He has a lot of vintage stuff. So if you're into vintage stuff as well, Leonhardt has a lot of them, and he does live streams, and he's into a lot of that. Like, he's one of the biggest collectors as well, I would say, especially of the vintage stuff. He is respected in the community. I mean, he's earned it. He's been in the game for long. He's even been reached out by big YouTubers like Logan Paul. In his first Pokemon video, he was reached out and he was there. And he was even involved in one of the biggest scams of Pokemon, which was live streamed. He was there in the video and he wasn't the scammer, just to clear that out. The internet roasts people for just a wrong use of terminology. Yeah, so Leonhardt would be the guy for you. The only thing I would add is probably just collaborating more with YouTubers, because he is involved in the community, he calls it the Heart Squad. So I think he's got a good following going on from there. It's just maybe collaborating with bigger YouTubers and even smaller ones, get more recognition for the smaller YouTubers, because they're working their butts off, and I think great content deserves to go out there. Number 3 on our list is Twice Baked Jake, another YouTuber under 50k. underrated, I would say. He has a lot of potential to grow. The guy looks like he could be the youngest CEO of a company. Like, have you seen him? He talks so professional. But if you're a YouTuber who's a Pokemon investor or a collector, dude, this guy would be fantastic for you. He has so much knowledge and it's backed up by his own personal experience and facts. The guy is great because he can separate emotions from a purchase. That's, I think, the number one mistake that people make, that they include emotions in their purchase, which could be very, very wrong or a bad habit to build up. So the guy can separate that, which is like already the biggest reason to follow him anyways. You would know that because he does that, his investment advice would be solid based on logical reasoning. He's very regular with the community. He posts consistently enough as well. The guy bought a recent house. I swear all these videos look like I'm just like hyping every person up. But I am giving their ups and downs as well, so a bit of both. Yeah, so the guy does regular Q&As with the community, so that keeps everyone engaged. He's super authentic on camera and he's not afraid to disagree as well, which makes him, I guess, trustworthy, and you basically trust him more because he's not afraid to tell the harsh truth. However, he doesn't open packs and box bake as regularly as he would have liked. So if this is an area of importance to you, then there's other YouTubers on the list you may prefer to follow. But however, investment and collection wise, this guy is a top-notch guy, and that's what makes him number 3 on the list. Alright, number 2 on our list is PokeRev, the guy who is killing the YouTube Pokemon game. I predict in the next 2 to 3 years he's going to be one of the top. The guy opens so many packs in a day. Like, I literally think his life, like, this is his routine. He wakes up, he robs 1 bank per day and live streams the rest of the day. That's all he does. The guy has so much money to open packs. But this is the channel that you get to see, let's say, all the packs, all the best cards, and you get to see regular Charizards, you know, almost every other day. So this guy, if you have the love of Pokemon overall, this is the perfect channel for you. This combines all or everything in Pokemon. The guy isn't afraid to try creative and different content, which makes him bold and courageous in that aspect. He's authentic. You could feel the general love for Pokemon. Super involved in the community. In fact, I think he's one of the most involved in the communities. Does live stream over 3 hours almost every other day, and those live streams, for viewers, you get to see the best of all the Pokemon cards, the Charizard regularly, like. So, you know, I guess it's a win-win. The only thing is, I guess I feel like he burns himself too much. I feel like he's a leader in the community already, even though he's not one of the highest in terms of subs and views. Well, the only thing I would ask for him is, since he will become one of the leaders in the community, if he can give smaller channels which have quality content and bring them up as part of his initiative, that would be awesome. If there's anyone to do it, it would rather be him or the next one who I'm about to talk about next. Alright, number 1 on this list is, drumroll, Randolph Pokemon, or PokeRand. This guy is the entertainment of Pokemon. The guy is funny. I think more funny than at least he might think he is. A lot of people might find this surprising to have him on the number 1 list, but the guy has really worked hard for success. He's actually, you know, put music aside, which he was doing before, to like get into Pokemon. So this has been his priority. That's why his love for the hobby is genuine and people trust him. He's actually one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in UK right now. He's got his own store going on, and I think his partner helps him out with that as well. He's very trusted in the community. A lot of people buy from him as well, and he's involved in a podcast as well, which he has a lot going on for him. He's a very trusted person. He gives good advice to the point, does not lie to you, is also sometimes not afraid to express his opinion, which I would like for him to do more of that if he disagrees with something. But he does that generally. He has creative content, actually. I find that a lot of his videos are very different, so he's not afraid to do that. He's consistently just challenging himself to do better, which is awesome as a content creator and for the Pokemon community, because they get to see new, fresh content, not bored and the same thing. Even though there's nothing wrong with that, but you inside feel good when you're doing something. Other than this, he's a collector himself. The only thing I would probably ask Randolph to do more of is get more community initiatives going on, and maybe be more involved in the community as Twice Baked Jake or PokeRev. That will put his name up even higher, and I have no doubt that him and PokeRev will be big in the next couple of years. The amount of consistency, love and drive, and that creative aspect for me is like the biggest thing that they push towards. That keeps Pokemon fresh, you know, keeps people coming back to your content more. They want advice, but if you can make advice in entertainment, that's the best form of it as well. So Randolph will be big there. If he could maybe bring that initiative of helping small creators bigger as well. Remember, quality is number one. And if he can bring that, that would be another awesome thing. So that was my top 5, guys. Hope you guys liked it. I'm pretty sure everyone has different opinions. If you guys think I missed out or someone else who deserves to be in the top 5 based on the factors that I've discussed, feel free to comment down below. Let's have a discussion based on the facts that, you know, I provided. Go for it. See you in the next video.